Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Just letting you know it is raining outside here a lot. Okay, we've had some really bad weather here on the Gold Coast in Australia with tornadoes and all sorts of weird weather events. Okay, but we're going to rock and roll. We're doing pick a card, and now I'm going to go to the board and we will see. Oh, it's all skew. I don't know what happens if Harry comes in here of the night time and plays around with the camera. What happens? Harry's my Bengal cat, by the way. He does all sorts of weird things. Okay, so it's simple. Pick a number now between 1 and 5, and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. We're doing card number 1. Card number 1, what do I see for number 1? Oh, there's a silver necklace here with like a big diamond pendant. It's like that big. And so this is down in the region of your heart chakra. So this suggests that your feelings and your heart's desires are really precious and valuable. And often in order to form a diamond, as you know, it takes a lot of heat and pressure. And so you might have felt quite stressed. However, you've got a spiritual gift here that you might not even be aware of. And this is going to stand you in good stead in the future. It's important also to have empathy for other people, the animals, and also the planet, the environment generally. Okay, it's not all about humans, is it? Think of Mother Nature, you know, what is happening with Mother Nature at the moment, as well as all of the ridiculousness that we've got in living in a society. The card that comes out is the Fool. Okay, don't be afraid to take a step forward and explore, especially where your feelings are concerned, because your feelings are the fuel that fuel you in life. Your feelings give you the impetus to make decisions, okay, and to, you know, move on those decisions and bring that into some sort of reality, bringing heaven down to earth. So this is saying step out, try something different. Some people, or even parts of yourself, may try to hold you back. Usually it's like partners or family members or even friends that try to keep you back in the past. They don't want you to step out into a new reality. But see the red legs? Step out, it's time to do it. Step off that cliff there, you'll either sprout wings and fly like an angel and see the big picture, or you'll land up in the drink here. But that's okay too, because if you end up in the drink, you may find some hidden, innate, sunken treasures within your own subconscious. A lot of growth here. See, it's sort of dark in the background, but there's a little bit of light radiating off this person. You can radiate the light to the world, okay? And that's the light of your awareness. It's a major arcana card. It's fairly important. It's not just about this week. It will go on for some months, maybe 6 months, maybe more even. Alrighty, so number 2, card number 2, what do I see for you? Oh, gosh. It is, there's a lot of flooding here, and I even dreamt about flooding last night. But here I close my eyes, there's big, massive waves rolling in. This is subconscious contents that are rising to the surface. So if you've picked card number 2, you may give yourself plenty of time, and plenty of time on your own, in fact, where you can really go in and feel your feelings. These waves are going to be like emotions that roll over you, you know, and that's okay. It's all part of nature. Don't be surprised as to some of the things that come up from your subconscious. They might be really useful, even if you feel all at sea when these waves are rolling around. Okay, the card that comes up is the Hierophant card. This is preparing you for the knowledge. Yes, there's sort of human knowledge, but there's also innate knowledge that we all have. And you'll notice here that she's got the Book of Life here with 2 keys, wisdom and knowledge. You need wisdom to best apply the knowledge. So It's no point in just having a lot of knowledge for knowledge's sake and not doing anything with it. This card is telling you to take action and do something with your knowledge. You see here, she's seated on these big books here. So don't sit on your knowledge indefinitely. Get it out into the world. And just on the point of knowledge, there are different types of knowledge. Okay, so just to let you know, pick whatever topic it is that interests you, and you can come at it from different angles. So you might want to blend. I always find, maybe because I'm a Libran, but blending different opposites together, often you get something creative and original and authentic that nobody's thought of before. So you can take like head knowledge, facts and figures, for example, and you can present them in a funny way. Or you can present them in some sort of creative kind of way to get your message out in the world that makes you different from other people. See, she's dressed totally in red. That's all about action, okay? Knowledge is the key. She's got the key in her hand, all right? You can do it. The Hierophant. All right, Major Arcana card for number 2. Like number 1, the effects of this will go on for some months, if not years. Number 3. What do I see? Okay, this is the weirdest thing. Renovating a house, which could be an actual house or your body. And I'm in a room, and this guy's is like a painter. Well, I'm not sure if he's a plasterer or a painter, but he's got this tool that's got like a 15 to 20 inch head on it. What would that be? I don't know what that is in imperial, say 450 mils to, 600 mils, something like that. And he's putting it on the wall, and it's like a fast way of painting or a fast way of smoothing out the cracks in the wall, like plastering. He's a plasterer rather than a painter. Everything's all white that I can see. So it's a very clean, spiritual sort of influence here. And it's not wallpaper, it's actual plaster of Paris, but it's fluid. And it's like papering over the cracks, okay? Or so this is about you fixing little problems. They're not huge problems. The house is not falling down or anything. But it's just making general repairs and within yourself as well, okay? So tidying up things within yourself as well as you might do something to an actual physical room. Okay, so the card that comes out is the Page of Wands. Don't be afraid to experiment a little bit, to explore what is out there in the world, because there could be some messages coming back. See this big blue bow tie here on the throat? This chakra here is usually like a bright blue, a bit lighter than that. But it is about messages, getting your messages out into the world, exploring alternative places, and there's growth here. See these leaves? And it's like feeling motivated and inspired to do different things. It can represent travel as well, these pyramids in the background, but usually, in my opinion, it is to do with the chakras. Allow your chakras to open up and funnel out some energy to you so that you do feel motivated and inspired. If you want to do something different, do a meditation first. Imagine all your chakras opening up so that the energy flows into every cell of your being so you can feel inspired to do it. We haven't had that card come up for ages. Okay, number 4. Card number 4, what do I see? Oh, this is a bit weird. I see a skull, and it's got a patch across one eye. It reminds me a bit like a pirate. So it's like just be a little bit cautious that you haven't got a sort of somebody around you stealing your time and energy, for example. Yes, it can always be, possessions that are stolen, but most of the stealing, I think, that goes on in the world, is more about stealing somebody's confidence, stealing their self-esteem, bullying or letting them think that they're less than what they actually are. Just be cautious if somebody tries to pull those stupid tactics, because it's not true. I want to go back here. Okay, the card that comes out is the Knight of Pentacles. This is about your money, finding interesting ways to invest or to do interesting things with your money that you probably wouldn't normally do. Sometimes it relates to a young person, and there's some sort of belief in the unknown. It's like they know that there's something greater out there, and if they have to use their money to find out what that greater thing is, they will do that. Sometimes it can also indicate a change in residence, so it could be relocation, but there's strength in this. So even if you can afford a bit of an experiment to explore, go ahead and take calculated risks. Certainly a lot of energy around it. There's this ability to know something's bigger, but you don't know exactly what it is, so you want to go and find out. That's number 4. Okay, number 4. And now we're doing card number 5. 5 is alive. What do I see? 5 is alive. The steps. Okay, walking up the steps, they're open steps, so they don't sort of have the backs on them, they're just the treads. This is allowing more light to come in and you can see more of what's going on. So going up a level, if you pick card number 5, it could be to do with money or commercial transactions in some sense, because it's like a market or some sort of shop situation. There seems to be stalls or shops around, and it looks like a big market. So the card that comes up is the 10 of Cups. It's about nurturing. Okay, so this is an exchange of energy where you nurture other people, but it's important to nurture yourself just as well. Often there's children involved, because see this little rocking horse here. It's home and half, so there may be people visiting the home, bringing friends, or there may be children in the home. And even if they're adult children, just remember that they've got an inner child. You're still dealing with their inner children, their inner child basically, and you've got an inner child as well. But this is a beautiful card. I don't know what it's got to do with the market, other than there's food at the market, most definitely. And maybe people coming and going for your wonderful cooking or something like that, perhaps. But all about nurturance and taking care of other people. Just make sure you take care of yourself just as much. All right, so we've got 2 major arcana there, which is more or less normal. Nothing unusual in that. Wands, Pentacles and Cups. Okay, a fairly even balance. Swords isn't there. So it's important to bring the faculty of thinking, logical thinking. Always be practical and down to earth with your feet on the ground. All right, so that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along today. Happy New Year to all of you, no matter what country or area that you're in. I really appreciate all your support over the last year. I've slowed down only because I've just got a lot of work to do, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I have plans for this channel, but I haven't been able to put them into practice just yet. Okay, have a wonderful 2024. I'll see you all again soon. Don't forget, leave a like and a comment, subscribe and be alive. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.